And we're live. The Savygents. I'm here joined with co-host Don Ford. This is Big Al. Let's kick things off. Fucking Friday night. Excuse us, we're a day behind, but fucking icy roads. What you gonna do?
Doesn't matter. It was iced out. You feel me? But now it's smooth. How you doing? Once again, Don Ford, Big Al. Ooh, do we have a show for you tonight?
Yes, we do, man. We're gonna talk about a common word that's been popping up. It's been around for probably about 10 years. You got Neve and fucking, I don't remember the other guy, douche's name, but it was a TV on fucking MTV. Catfish. We're gonna talk about catfishing.
Ah, shit.
Catfishing,
baby.
Man. Yeah. I got a crazy one.
Fish. You already got a crazy one?
Yeah, I got a crazy one.
So yeah, the topic for today is going to be catfishing, and then we have a pretty nice quote of the day for you at the end. And as Big Al already says, he's got a crazy one, so I'm gonna go ahead and let him start it off. What do you got?
Yeah, so here's the thing about catfishing, dude. Like, honestly, like, in this day and age, there's not really an excuse to get catfished. You gotta do your due diligence. You gotta do your research.
You gotta fucking research, man.
You gotta get their Instagram. You gotta get their Snapchat. You gotta video call.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Everything.
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 You need all their social media.
Twitter,
before you're going out on a date. Like, if there's one picture that looks off, that might be the one picture that tells you the fucking truth. You know,
That's
picture.
crazy. One picture, dude.
Because we're talking about like fucking apps, social media, and social media still kind of lies a little bit because there's a lot of filters and shit on there too. So
filters and camera angles will get them.
Yeah,
will get you quick.
You gotta take your time really and like really analyze it. It's like, okay, like if there's multiple pictures of her looking off from the original idea or initial image you had in your head, then she's probably not who she says she is.
Bro, it sounds like you've been catfished before. Have you been catfished before?
Yeah, mine's a little bit different though, okay?
How?
Alright, dude. So this one girl, like, she randomly added me on Instagram. She was hot as shit.
Okay.
Fat ass titties.
Damn.
Excuse my language. I'll say it nicer. Like, she was very large chested. I mean, I can't even fucking say it because I'm not used to talking like that.
Yeah. We're not too savage, right?
Alright, yeah. But she was good in that department. And like, she was looking hot. And like, I was just like, yeah, fuck it. Like, she added me on Instagram, whatever. Like, I was like, maybe she thinks I'm hot too. I was feeling myself. Like, this is cool, you know? And then somehow, somewhere in the conversation, she's like, let's go to Snap. And I'm like,
Snap.
You gotta understand, like, how soon a Snap conversation comes up. The Snap conversation comes up quicker than you're initiating it yourself, especially as a dude, like, trying to get his nut off, alright, being a little eager, I don't know. But if it's initiated before you even initiate it, like, you might have a couple questions. But for me, I was just like, yo, she's hot. I looked at her, like, Instagram. She has actually stories, so, like, the recent stories of her live.
Recent stories, hot-looking girl, and then she just goes for your Snapchat.
Yeah, okay.
So Snapchat, it deletes, right, automatically, or?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It does, right?
But there's a big fucking lesson learned from this. Like, so this is the general consensus, right?
Okay.
It deletes automatically.
It does.
And there's no way for the picture to travel beyond Snap.
Honestly, I don't even use Snap like that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So let me explain a little bit more, okay? So she has these Snap stories, her Instagram stories. She has this Instagram. The pictures are all very consistent. Even in her Snap, she's real, right?
And she's a good-looking girl.
She's a good-looking girl. And the conversation quickly goes sexual, right? That's like that's another like tall tale sign.
Did she ask you for money?
No, not even money. But, like, it's probably worse, honestly.
Okay.
So it goes sexual, and then
like, what was she saying when you mean sexual? What was she?
Like, we're just talking about like fucking and stuff, and like talking about like sucking me off.
Everything. Wow.
Yeah.
And you met her what, a day ago?
I'm not saying it was like within a day. It was probably like in progression of a week, but still kind of quick.
A week? No, that's pretty. So no date. You met her very recently, and she gets your Snap. And was she sending you any sexual pictures?
Yeah, I'm getting into that.
Okay.
So she's based out of California, right?
Okay.
And what's crazy about it is I'll say this part later. Just kind of a retrospect, how it's being reflective of the situation. All right. So it starts getting sexual, and then she starts sending me like videos and stuff of her just like masturbating and doing things along
oh my! So now she's basically sending you porn.
Yeah. So I'm just like a little cautious. I'm just like, yo, I feel like I don't want to say anything, but like she almost like kind of pressures me to send shit. Like this was like kind of like the weird part, right?
Bro, there's so many red flags to your story.
I know.
I don't even know why. And you're just going along with it, just like,
yeah, like
shits.
Like she says that, and like somehow like I felt pressured into sending shit to her. I don't know. She was very like good with her manipulation. Like we don't even know what she was, but that's later on.
It's craziness.
So I was like, so she was sending me sexually explicit content, and I was following up and kind of doing the same, right? So whatever she was doing, I was kind of doing, right?
So you're matching it.
Bro, I know.
You're matching her vibe, bro.
Yeah. So this is like so embarrassing, honestly. But I'm just telling it just so you guys are aware.
Bro,
like,
keep it real.
Yeah. So like I thought she was fucking like I thought I did my due diligence, right? She had like life stories, and I was like thinking, I was like, how the fuck she getting all these life stories if she's fake? It doesn't make any sense, right? But like the one thing I tried to do, like to kind of check it one day, and this is kind of like where I started like asking more questions. I was like, yo, instead of sending all these snaps back and forth, wouldn't it be more efficient to have playtime, quote unquote, via a video call?
Oh, video call.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
And she's like, no, I don't really feel comfortable doing that. And like
that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, exactly. So like. I thought about it and I talked to one of my friends, actually one of my girlfriends, not my actual girlfriend, but a friend that's a girl.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah,
I get you.
I know, just for the viewers. So I talked to her about it. And she's like, you fucking idiot. Do you realize like they could fucking be recording your shit on fucking Snap screen record, you know? Or
wow.
They could fucking film it with something else.
Damn.
Other things, and like not even just what I'm sending her, but like the fact of just like they could be fucking what I was gonna say. They could be filming the person that they're imitating. They could be screen recording, fucking creating this whole fake profile based off of someone else's stories, putting it on their own fucking.
Oh yeah,
and doing all the fucking work. I lost my train of thought for a second, but like she was like, yo, they could be doing all that shit, and I was like, holy fuck.
So they could just be screen capturing somebody else and sending it to you as that person. Making you believe that is who you're talking to.
Yeah.
With the live stories and shit. That's actually pretty fucking psycho.
Yeah, they could be doing all that shit. And like the crazy thing, like so I was like so I just came to this realization. I was like, holy fuck. My dick's on the internet, dude. My dick is out there. Like,
bro, it's fucking crazy. I've got some questions. We gotta address these red flags, bro. So like, number one, California. What?
I know.
Number one, she lives in Cali. You're not gonna go see this girl and take her on a date anytime soon.
We're almost like talking like, yeah, like I can't wait for you to come see me in California.
Really?
Like
she that?
This is like, all right,
she's
so like
that good.
It was probably over like a couple weeks, and like she was like model-esque, you know, like she was fucking like I was like, wow, this is like so random, but like maybe it's like just a true love story. I don't know, just like afterwards, I was like fucking nuts.
Did you watch any Disney movies before?
Yeah, it was like crazy. It's like my intuition was like kind of telling me, it was like, bro, this is fake. But I was just like, wait, she has stories and stuff. I wasn't even thinking about the whole fact that it's like she can create this fake profile based off someone else. And the crazy thing is that like probably like fucking like a couple months before, and I was like, wait, this girl looks so familiar. And I thought about it. There was like this page with the girl, like the same girl, the same pictures, and like it had a verified sign on it. This one didn't. So I was almost thinking, I was like, yo, is this just her knockoff account where she just sends explicit shit to different guys? You know? Like, I think she was actually in the porn industry.
Oh my goodness.
Like, so I was like, wait, is this like a non verified account because like they keep deleting your shit? Like that's how I was fucking thinking. You know what I mean?
Bro, that's nuts.
But it was just like, dude, like, there's so many fucking red flags, and I was like basically ignoring them, right? Because I was just like, wait, I remember seeing her, and I remember like in the one account I saw there was like a tattoo on the hip. Right? And then like I went back to find it one day and that account was gone. I was like, what the fuck happened to the verified account?
It got deleted, dude.
It was like the one with had a verified sign on it. And then I went back to the account that was questionable, right? The one that I was exchanging explicit content with. As you will. But
dude, I don't know. I don't even know how they got you like that, bro.
And then I was just like, because I was telling my friend, she's just like, yo, you're so fucking dumb. And she was just like laughing her ass off, and I was like, yeah, I'm fucking dumb as shit, you know, like. And then like I still see the account, and I'm like, I wonder how many other victims she's got.
Oh, trust me, if guys don't know how to act and they get just out of random some girl, good looking girl who they believe it's actually her on the other side of that phone, They'll send it all. They'll send it everything.
Dude, the crazy thing to me...
That's crazy.
Yeah, the crazy thing to me, bro, is just like how much effort went into that shit. Like, it was just like she had to post like almost fucking daily. She fucking had a story. Like, it was just like... So, like, I was just like, yo, how could this be fucking fake? I couldn't believe that someone would spend that much time and effort into creating that account.
The funny thing is, I don't think it would be that much time and effort, because once you get everything created, all you're doing is you're screen capturing whoever's already posting.
Yeah,
and then you're just posting it up on yours.
On your fan account, your fan page.
Exactly. So as soon as you see she posted,
so listen to explicit content.
Yeah, exactly. Let's fucking screen record it, and then we're just post it and send it to all these guys and see what I can get back. And then screen record. Dude, it could have been crazy. You could have been screen recording your shit and then posting it to, horny girls acting like you. Like, I don't fucking know.
That's what's scary out there, bro.
Dude.
Like, if anyone sees my my fucking dick in there,
bro, that's actually a crazy one, dude.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually told you that story, dude. Because it's kind of embarrassing,
dude,
honestly.
You got, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, like, that's like, but the thing is like, I laugh about it now, but it's just like, really, my dick's on the internet. I mean, like, forever. Like, it's not coming down.
Bro, that's crazy. Me, personally, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't talk to a girl in California unless I've actually gone out there to see her. But I got a brother who lives in California, so unless I'm chilling with my brother, visiting him, I meet some girls through him, and I know they're 100% real, yeah, I'll talk to a girl in California. Other than that, man, I'm not, like, my fucking radius is like 5 miles.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, dude, it's very interesting. Very interesting. But about catfishing, shit, I mean, I kind of have a story, but I've never really been catfished as in...
Not like me, though, right?
No, definitely no.
Like, legitimately exploited.
Yeah,
I was exploited.
Definitely.
So I know how it fucking feels, okay?
Nah, that was terrible. I don't even know why you did all that. That was...
Because I wasn't thinking beyond, like, snap. It's just like, oh, it's snap, or save, it deletes. But I wasn't thinking about, like, oh, screen grab, or, like, if she's fucking legit doing all this fake shit, she could have, like, another phone and just record that shit.
Bro, you literally just you walked into a trap. But I'm glad you figured it out with the help of your friend, and now you know shit like that. Won't do it again, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. That's what SGC is about, all about learning shit and being better.
So because like the crazy thing about that situation after that, like all her friends, like not her friends per se, but people like her doing the same shit as her, but like started to mention my account. I was like, oh. And there's another one I gotta talk about. There's another thing I gotta talk about, but you can tell I can tell that your story.
They saw you as an easy target. That's what it was. They're like, oh, this guy, he's responding, and then they all slid into your DM like, hey.
I was like, yo, no, this is too much of a coincidence, bro. Like,
nah, that's crazy, man. That's good. You said you had something else. You had another one.
Not even like a story, but this is just talking about like it's almost a catfish, but it's like kind of slightly different. It's just basically so on apps like we're using like the apps or whatever. Like I don't know, I haven't really been on the apps too much of late, but fucking a while back, like what I was noticing, like the trend, like especially in the beginning, like the pandemic, was that fucking these girls would add you, or like if you put your IG handle, whatever. I put my IG handle, whatever. Mm-hmm. Like why not, you know? They'll follow you and like they start the conversation with this. They're like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "I'm doing great." And she's like, and then they go into like almost directly like, "Where do you live?" Right? When they're asking like that, they are real. They're not catfishes, but they want your money. They're prostitutes. Because like later on we get to the conversation like, "Yo, here's my rates." Like we can meet up and discuss rates.
Oh, exactly.
And I'm like, bro, like I don't pay.
Oh my gosh,
like we don't pay in Savygents. You work for that shit.
That's kind of my story too. There's beautiful girl, dude. Like it's crazy. Well, I don't. It's not crazy, but to me, I don't completely get it how just beautiful women are.
But guess what? We got once. Imagine how many guys get got like 10 times in a row. Because they're just like, yo, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You know? You're like, this girl's hot as fuck, and you're just like, wow, you're just so infatuated with that shit, and you just like you ignore all the red fucking flags.
Exactly.
That's how they get you, dude. It's like you're just like, wow. But the reality is just like, dude, like if she was fucking real, she wouldn't be going like that way. You know, she wouldn't be going about it that way.
Dude, if she was like real, like, first of all, she probably wouldn't message you from California.
Yeah, like randomly. Like,
what, dude? What? Cali? How many times have you been to Cali?
0.
Me, if a girl messaged me from Cali, I've been to Cali a couple of times, so I might actually know her. But you, what? Why'd you even respond?
It's just hot. that's a simple answer. You know?
Okay. It would have been appropriate for you to respond if she was like, okay, well, I'm moving to Virginia and I'm trying to make friends.
Yeah, 100%.
You see that? Moving to Virginia soon, just got a new job, I'm trying to make friends.
Yeah, I get that, yeah.
Alright, respond. But if she's just randomly in California, like, hey, here are my tits. Like, come on, dude. Like,
it's not even your tits, bro. You
hey, here are my tits. What's your name?
Yeah, share someone else's tits. Like, it's not even her tits.
Dude, it's not her tits. The funny thing is that could have been a dude. Switch off. Alright.
I mean, it could have been.
Hey, you don't know.
With all due respect,
you don't know. You don't know. But now you know better.
Yeah, it's not happening again. You got me once. You know, what's the saying? Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice,
shame on you. No, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Yeah.
That's the saying. I'll save you that, Bosh. It's okay. I'll save you that, Bosh. Let me get another beer real quick. And then let me finish this. And then I'll tell you. Yeah, well, hey.
You say my Bosh, though. So
it's okay.
Your Bosh is forgiveness.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, you got Bosh forgiveness. Call it a day.
Well, SGC, that's a true story, people. And I don't care who you are, that takes balls to come up on camera and say that shit.
Yeah, that's for the public.
That's SGC approved right there. Come on. SGC.
Yeah, that shit's embarrassing. You know what I mean? That's fucking embarrassing, dude. But we keep it real.
It is. Alright, so like, my catfish experience was like, not as bad as that, but...
I guess let's start with the worst and then we go to the bad.
No, it's okay, but at the end of the day, online security. If you're meeting somebody from a website or an app, you just gotta be careful and make sure that you do your due diligence, like you were saying before, because like, the pictures might look nice, but once again, it could not be as what's advertised to date. So my catfish experience is, there was this hot girl who was hot. I mean, she was still pretty. Everyone that has beauty in their own way, right? But her pictures that were advertised on the website was not what she was
looking like today.
No, nothing at all.
I got you.
She gained about 20 pounds and
that's fine, but like show a recent picture of you with that new weight.
Exactly. She gained 20 pounds and it wasn't even like, the first date wasn't even a date. She came to my apartment in Fairfax. It was just like, hey, let's hang out type deal.
So you gotta be careful on those ones too.
Exactly. You gotta be, please, just for safety and precaution, we advise you, if you're meeting somebody online, the first time you meet them, don't invite them over to your house. Alright?
No, never.
Don't do that.
Even if they are who they say they are.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, at least aesthetically, maybe they aren't who they say they are, personality-wise, or just as a person. You know, like you don't know the fuck you're inviting in your house. It's like, I guess it's common knowledge. I guess it's like when you think about it, like as guys, like whatever, we don't feel maybe as threatened by like inviting a girl over, like a random girl, we're just like whatever. Yeah, I understand it's like different for girls because there's a lot of like crazy shit going on. Like there's a lot of like fucking creeps out there. We get that, but there's also some creepy fucking girls out there.
Oh, dude, there's like, some crazy ones too.
And we as guys, we fucking like. Sometimes we fucking overlook that shit. We're just like, yo, it's a girl. Like, what's she gonna do? You know?
Fucking
like, no offense. Not even like just try to sound like sexist or anything. It's just more kind of like the girls coming out. We're just like we don't feel as threatened.
Exactly.
You know?
But it doesn't matter. It's a stranger. You know. You gotta look at it that way. Like it's a stranger. You don't know them. You would like to get to know them, which I once again advise. Public place. You know, lucky for the state of Virginia, we didn't really shut down type deal, so...
It's different at every restaurant.
Yeah, even though it's COVID, you can still go out, you know, book a table for two, you and the, you know, girl you're gonna meet.
And prospect.
Exactly, you and the new person you met on the website, apps, whatever, and just keep it real culture. I wouldn't. Yeah, you don't have to invite her to your house the first date. Second date, and you got the vibe. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's different. It's different times. Like it's different times.
It's different times.
And like maybe offer to make like dinner or some shit. Like add a little bit to it. Don't just be like, yo, just invite them over. And like, because it's giving out the wrong impression. If you make them dinner, it's like maybe you have a little bit more priorities than just the fucking smash. It's like, you know?
Exactly.
And like, I don't know, like maybe like we're getting older and it's just like we care more about the vibe than just fucking like pussy. Like, I don't know.
Truly get to know the individual.
Yeah, like, and anyways, it's like the smash is way better when the person's cool and you vibe with them. Because it's like, now if you smash, you're not like, get the fuck out of my house. Now you're like, yo, let's hang out a little bit, you know? Let's like grab something to eat, you know?
Yeah, no, exactly. But back to my catfish story.
Alright, go ahead.
So the girl, she was a cute looking, good looking girl. She was cute. But once again, pictures were not advertised, and my mistake was this isn't even during COVID times. This was everything was open. My mistake was I just invited her straight over to my house, and because I thought she was cool and everything, I think we talked over the phone for like maybe 20 minutes, but still, it's not enough to
20 minutes.
Still, it's not
I
enough
guess like,
to get to
yo,
know
we got the phone interview down. Why don't you come in for the in-person interview? Like, let's get this going.
Yeah, so here was a move. Like, I invited her over, and we were gonna watch movie and order pizza. She showed up 20 pounds heavier, like, which is not that big of a deal, but at the same time, if her recent pictures were up, I probably would have swiped left. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not about like, we're not here to body shame, fat shame, or whatever.
We're not. I'm just saying, keep it real.
Yeah, it's just like, just show your
saying.
most recent picture. So
Exactly.
it's like, because it's like what you're doing is setting a false set of expectations, right? So what if I had like a nice like haircut and a nice hairstyle, and then one day I just get a buzz cut and show up on a date with a buzz cut? How would you feel? Like, like you're just like, I really liked your hair about you, but now like you're coming up in a buzz cut, right? Or let's say like I'm fucking like advertising I'm really fit, but I come in there like super thin, like looking like skinny as fuck.
Exactly, frail.
You're, like looking frail, like maybe looking sickly, like like you're gonna be like, what the fuck, like you show me these pictures, like they're not even up to date, it's like it's just really just about creating the right expectations. It's like we're not here to shame you and fucking say like don't gain weight or don't get too skinny or whatever. Everyone's going through different shit in their fucking life. We get that.
Do what you want to do. Just tell the truth.
Yeah, 100%. That's what it comes down to.
If you were a bigger girl and I saw your picture and I thought you were cute, yeah, I would have swiped right. But there's big girls. There's some big girls who can pull it off, and there's some big girls who can't. So it's like, hey.
It's like what you're attracted to, when you're interested.
Exactly.
Everyone has a right to who they're interested in.
Exactly. You don't put your dick in everything.
I mean, some people do.
Well, you shouldn't, but sometimes you might put your dick in and something else might come out. Dude. I'm keeping it real.
That's a different topic.
Yeah, it's a different topic.
Not today.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. Yo, come on.
I'm keeping it honest. You gotta be careful out there, women and men.
Please. I gotta say something. Say, all right. That on that PSA, rap before you clap.
Please rap.
Even during COVID, I know you're worried more about getting COVID, but rap before you clap.
Rap before you clap. Translation: use a condom. Very simple.
Yeah, until you put that level of trust where you can like maybe take it off. Like obviously condom sex sucks, but like, build that trust, and then you're more likely to not clap.
So exactly. So back to this individual who falsely advertised what she was looking like on her dating app, comes over to my house, and now we're chilling. Me being a gentleman, I didn't kick her out or anything, I was just like, hey, listen, like, I didn't even sit her down about it. I just wanted to vibe. Like, all right, well, it's not really what I was expecting, but let's see the personality traits and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's cool. You're playing it cool. That's
you
cool.
have to play it cool. You can't if somebody takes time and effort out of their day to come meet up with you, you gotta play it cool. Even if it's not what you're looking for, even if you do get semi-catfished, or even if girls from California are sending you tits, like whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. If someone takes out time and effort to fucking meet up with you in person, like, you gotta give them the time of day at least. So you can't just be like, oh, you gotta go, or I'm gonna cut this short. Like, they're here to talk, and as an individual, as a person, you should respect them. And that's what I try to do. With all the dates I do go on or don't go on, like with anybody I meet, period. Any business meeting, anything. Like, that's just, I would say it's common knowledge, but I've seen some people just, oh, you're not worth my time type deal. That's not the way I act.
Don't like pull up there and just like, oh, never mind.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That's fucked up.
Dude, I've seen some dudes, or so was a group of guys chilling, right? Just simple shit. Group of dudes chilling, right? One of the dudes shows up. He didn't like one of the guys who was in the crowd, right? But the other boys were there, so he was like, nah, fuck all this. And he just left. He just fucking left. He's like, dude, I don't like that dude. I don't know why you invited me and invited him. You know, I don't like him. And he just fucking left.
I mean, honestly, that's fair though. Like, if you're just leaving like that, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's just like, at least you're not like.
But dude, why come? Like, why even fucking?
Because he didn't know he was fucking there.
Well, true. At the same time, your other boys are there who invited you. That's that. In
Voice
that
crack?
situation, yeah, voice crack. I think it was number 1 for the night. I'm kidding. But in that situation, you know, you pull your boys back. Hey, dude, listen, I don't really fuck with this dude, so I'm gonna keep my distance. But I'm still here to chill with you.
I mean, that's cool too.
It would be like me coming to see you, and there's some dude that I don't like. I'm gonna be like, yo, what's up, man? You're chilling with this kid, cool, but hey, I mean, you know what I mean? That's a true boy.
Yeah, be like respectful.
Exactly.
It's like, bro, like I'm not gonna hang like right fucking with you.
Exactly.
You know, like,
just be cool. I'm not saying you don't have to like the dude, but like, don't let him dead your plans type deal. That don't make any sense.
That's true. That's a good way to look at it. I like that.
You just gotta maneuver and keep it positive. So, yeah. In other words, what was I going? So yeah, my date actually went well. And she did like me. She wanted to have another date, and this is the gentleman exit. After the date, you know, she was texting me like, hey, when can we hang out again? And I was like, hey, listen, so I had to be honest because I didn't want to waste her time, you know, because
did you request my services for the exit?
This time, nah,
for the exit text. No. You know, like the exit text, I'm pretty good at those. I probably shouldn't be promoting that shit. Yeah, but really I'll charge you $100. If any one of you motherfuckers use the exit text, give me $100 and I'll write it up.
No, I mean, I told her, like, I didn't ghost her. Ghosting is immature. Blocking is immature. As an individual, you still have to, okay, so you've met them. They like you. You're not feeling them as much as they're feeling you. You gotta exit. Exit strategy. Me, I kind of tell them like, hey, listen, you're a really great person and I do like you, but I think it's best if we be friends, you know, and we can hang out like as friends, but please do not expect us to be going to this next level because I'm just not feeling it, you know?
It wasn't one of my exit texts, but yeah, it works out.
It wasn't, no. This guy, I don't know how he fucking...
I don't even know, you know how either, man.
Yeah, but he'll say some shit that'll make the girl thinking like, wow. the girl's thinking like, wow.
They're feeling good about being cut.
The girl will be like, oh, thank you, Alex. I didn't know I needed to work on myself. Like, what the fuck? Terrible. Wow.
No, I'm not manipulating. Let's make that clear.
No,
it's like it's just very nicely said. It's like saying all the right points.
Dude, it's a fucking little present with a fucking velvet ribbon tied. You can't.
Basically it's like yo, thank you for the time we spent together, but the time's gonna end here today.
Oh my!
Like, that's basically what it
It's something crazy. I've seen some of it. It's like slight paragraph, and then the girl responds with like a smiley emoji. I'm like, how the fuck? The fuck makes no sense to me. You know, I end up getting the fuck you, you're a little bitch, blah blah blah. This guy gets a smile. Like, the fuck.
Yo, let's do this. Let's take a quick break and then come back for a quarter today.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break.
We're gonna end it, but yeah, it's
come back. We'll take a quick break.
And we're back. Yo, what up, everybody? Just took a short little intermission there. Quick recap of what we talked about tonight. We talked about catfishing. I had a crazy one about this girl in California, quote unquote girl. We still don't know what the fuck she is or who she is. And then Don.
He is who he is.
Or who he is. He's right. And then Don told us a story about this girl, like slight catfish, right? She didn't have up to date photos.
Exactly.
We're saying keep your photos up to date, set real.
Tell the truth.
set realistic expectations. And if someone's sending you shit from California and goes quickly to Snap and starts asking for something, don't send it to them. Like, those are the lessons that we kind of learned from tonight. Yeah. Now we're going into quote of the day.
The quote of the day. That was actually very nice. I respect that.
That was like a quick 60 seconds.
Yeah, quick 60 seconds. Hey. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. All right, so the quote of the day is this. You ready? So the distance you keep away from me while I'm struggling, I need you to double that distance when I succeed.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
What do you got? Any feedback on that, big guy?
Yeah. It's simple, bro. Like, if you're fucking, all right, Ghost Followers, it's a complicated love for you guys because you're still watching their shit. You're just not giving us credit. But
I bet you they're fucking taking notes to the little pen and pad.
So honestly, like Ghost Followers, I'm okay with you for right now. Like, when we get big, come up to us and say I was the biggest fan. I just wasn't liking it because I was scared. But that's fine.
Eventually, the truth will come out.
Yeah, but as for everybody else, we're not talking about the ones that have been supporting us, clearly supporting us, sharing our stuff. Like, you're
coming to the events, coming to the shows.
Yeah, volunteering at our events.
Yeah, volunteering.
Without any money, without nothing in return. Besides for just like, thank you very much.
We've given out some free merchandise.
Maybe free merchandise.
Little shirt. Yeah. By the way, Benny the Tiger, you can get this at www.Savygents. Finish it off.
.com/shop-1.
There you go. Benny the Tiger comes in multiple colors. Let me stand up so you can see it perfectly. Little tiger in a tuxedo. Pretty awesome. His name's Benny. It's signed. How you doing? SGC approved apparel.
Fuck yeah. There you go. Smooth. Alright. So yeah, back to the quote. That's a quick little advertisement.
Hey, what did you got to?
Quick little advertisement.
Once again, the distance you keep from me while I'm struggling, I need you to double that distance when I succeed. That was a quote of the day.
So it's mostly for the people that are just like the straight hating. Or
exactly.
Not even ghost following. Like, you're not even ghost following. If you're not even ghost following, like, I know some people that ghost follow, like, they come to you like, dude, I saw your stuff, and I'm like, oh, did you? Like, I didn't see any like or anything on that. Like, what the fuck? Like, they're like, I liked it. I was like, okay. I mean, like, sure, you're still supporting the brand, whatever, But like, there's ones that like aren't supporting at all, and they see, like, obviously they see your shit. They're following you on your fucking personal guy because we intertwine from our business guy to our personal guy, or they see that our events are popping up. Or maybe they might see you out and they're like, oh, you got a company, right? And they're like, and I'm like, yeah, bro, you tell them about it. Like, you're all excited about it, like, this is our passion. And you're like, yeah, I'll come to one of your shows. And then they don't fucking show up. Yeah. Like, you look at your show, you look at an audience, you're like, oh. And then, like, you don't even, like, at that point, you just, like, don't even follow up because you're just like, bro, like, okay.
Just remember, we have good memory. That's all I gotta say.
My favorite part is, like, when they say they're gonna come to the show, they don't show, and then you see them out again. Like, that's, I love that. I'm like, oh, my bad, dude. Yeah, like, they bring it up first. Like, you don't even plan on bringing it up with them. They bring it up first. They're like, oh, my bad. I'm like,
because they feel bad.
Yeah. They only feel bad because they're seeing you right now.
Exactly. It's just their own guilt kills them. Hey, it's not my problem.
They're guilty because of their own integrity is at question.
It's not my problem.
And that's the ugliest fucking thing. Being guilty because you're worried more about your integrity than about being supportive.
It's craziness.
Like, if you don't want to come to my show, just tell me straight up. Like, I don't want to come to your show.
Yeah,
I'm not coming. Like,
that's okay.
I respect that 100 times more than being like, again, the catfish guy, saying I'm coming to your show and then not show up. You kind of catfish me a little bit. Leave me on. And I'll go back to the credit to the guys who initially coined that term off of MTV. It's Neve and then Max. That's what their fucking names are. So you have that older dude, Neve, with the fucking black hair, and Max with the gray hair when he was like 30. I don't know what's going on there. But those guys started with the crazy ass shit. They have crazy ass situations, like kind of similar to, I guess, what I did, but I didn't travel out to California either.
I'm happy you didn't travel out to Cal. Dude, I probably would have tried to stop you. I would have been, wait, and what?
Yeah, I would have been kidnapped, bro. I already almost got kidnapped once earlier on in my life.
You know what, dude? Let's avoid being a statistic. How about that?
Yeah, like, be safe, be vigilant, aware, and look for the red flags.
Exactly.
Don't ignore it. If it's too good to be true, it probably is.
Exactly.
And just like as we said earlier on one of our dating do's and don'ts, if it's too easy, take it easy. Notice how I didn't put the she in front of there, because it could go he or she. If
Exactly.
it's too easy, take it fucking easy.
Take it easy. Yeah, dude, I really got nothing else to put on that. You wrapped it up pretty nice. I think we're gonna end on that note right there. And because you got to start it off, guess who gets to cut it?
See, but you kind of stole my intro a little bit, you know.
What are you talking about? I barely stole your dude. I never get to cut.
We'll talk off camera, right?
Alright,
After the
cool.
show's
Right,
over.
do I get to cut it?
Okay.
Right?
Alright, cool.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy,
Oh my god, dude.
Don Ford and Big Al, and let's cut it!
Damn, he's been waiting to see that for a long time.
Cut it!
Alright. Yo, and that's the fucking wrap, motherfuckers. Good night.